Hey, what's up, guys? This is Victor Bell, ChampionDevelopmentAcademy.com, Warhorse Strength Camp, creator of Unstoppable Champion Training. You know, just reaching out to you, and it's something I want to kind of bring to a couple guys' attention that may or may not be having this problem or not, but I wanted to address it because a few people talked to me about it. You know, the thing that some people that continue to win do on a consistent basis is they constantly review their thoughts and kind of go into their head about a lot of things. You know, some people that continue to have the success that they want to have, and some people that have minimal amounts of success tend to redo, rethink, replay the same things over and over and over again in their head. So, you know, if you look at people who constantly win, constantly the people who are the best in their field, especially from a business standpoint, you look at guys like, and I'll just use him because he's popular, let's say Donald Trump. I went back and I was reading a book last night because I talked to somebody about this. You know, he says in The Art of the Comeback that he was walking, he saw somebody that was homeless on the ground, and he realized that at the time, you know, for what he was going through, he was experiencing the same challenges that that person was, where he see himself as having nothing. He was worth less than this, that, and the next. But he did say something interesting in the further parts. He said that, hey, I saw that and I had to get back to work. He put himself back in the mind frame that he wasn't working, that he knew what he needed to do already. He had the tools, yet he just wasn't using them. So from a success standpoint and mental standpoint, what he did was go back, renegotiate his loans with the banks, and he made that work. And he says, I quote, "That was the biggest bet I've ever made, and it paid off bigger than I thought." It paid off. He bet on himself to win. He didn't lean on his information that running out and getting new stuff. What he did was he made the decision that he wasn't willing to go down quietly into the night. He wasn't willing to just say, hey, look, I lost, everybody else is losing. He used the information about what he knew how to do, what he was best at, and he implemented it at such a high level, probably at a level that nobody had played that game before, and he won. He put in all the chips on the table, every bit that he had, and he bet on himself and he played the game. But that didn't come from just a bet. That came from constantly pushing his limits, constantly pushing his mindset to the part where he was already of the mindset that he was uncomfortable doing nothing. So he made himself more uncomfortable doing something, and he won by doing it. That's a champion leader's mindset. That's the mindset you're going to have to be unstoppable and get what you want to get. You can't just sit there and say, hey man, things have slowed down for me, or I'm uncomfortable, I'm not maneuvering the way that I used to. That's going to happen, period. If you're going to get good, you're going to get excellent at something by pushing your pace, and then whatever it is that you push your pace to do, you're eventually going to be good at that, and then things are going to slow down. So you got to constantly be programming, training yourself to do things that are going to push your envelope, that are going to make you uncomfortable, that are going to put you in a mind frame that you're going to be inconvenient, which I've been kind of posting and talking a lot about. So that's how you win. That's how you continuously grow. That's how you step up and play the game. That's how you make that second $1 million in your real estate business. That's how you make that first $1 million in your real estate business. You got to get out there. It's not the information. It's the person who puts the information in play, fast, quick, hard, and heavy, bets on himself and makes it happen. Just wanted to put that out there for you. If you're having that challenge, if you know you're not betting on yourself, if you know you're not playing the game that makes you uncomfortable, so eventually you can start to be uncomfortable, call me. I coach people. We get those results for people. We have things lined up to where you can go out there and do those things. It's a huge part of it. Really, it's the only part of it. I mean, you can have as much information as you want. If you do nothing with it, nothing's going to happen. And I can promise you, you ain't going to dominate nothing without mentoring and coaching. I've learned that from all my coaches. You just won't do it. You can have as much information as you want. If you're a person that's not willing to implement them without somebody standing over your neck, you're not going to be successful. So if you want me to help you, if you want me to coach you, if you need to move past where you are to where you want to be, reach out to me. Go to ChampionDevelopment.com, ChampionDevelopmentAcademy.com, and there's a strategy session form there. I'll give you a shout. I'll talk to you. I'll talk about where you are, what you're doing, where you want to go. If you're willing to do whatever it takes to get there, I'll help you. Let's get there together. I'll show you that you can do and be exactly what you feel like you are already. And it's not that hard. Really, it's not. It's just getting into coaching and knowing where you are and taking that first step and deciding to get off the fence and know that you're going to play the game. That it's total personal development, mindset coaching 101. I mean, let's just call it what it is. Most people think they need a coach that'll give them more strategies to do something, when really what you need is a coach that'll give you the strategies to be something, be unstoppable. That's what I want to help you do. I legitimately do want to help you get there. Hit me up, Coach Vic, ChampionDevelopmentAcademy.com, Unstoppable Champion Training Camp, where I want to help you get where you want to go by taking the actions that you need to take to get there. Peace.